It's Chris from Rhino Tutorials. Today we gonna learn to model Pokéball, like you see on the screen right now from Pokémons. It's gonna be very easy. I'll show you how to do it. It's kind of fun because after you actually model it, you can print it. I've prepared some special features to be for the Pokéball to be like solid, and it's very easy to model. I mean, I hope it's easy. We will see. Anyway, try to follow me and step by step show you how to do it. So I start with declaring the dimension. I mean, in this case I wanted to be very ergonomic, so I prepared the dimensions like you see on the screen right now. So I have made a screenshot of that dimension so we can have it on our work area to the end of the tutorial. So it's actually with us. So I'm going to put it onto the layer and hide it. Alright, and I'm going to switch to shading mode, and front view is going to be the view I'm going to model it. So I hide the already modeled Pokéball. So let's start with the sphere. Generally the tutorial gonna be made. The Pokéball was going to be made out of these two spheres, and then I'm going to split it into the shells, and then the second sphere is going to be just construction to like join two outside spheres. So take a look. So first sphere gonna be diameter 70. So let's go and get sphere. I'm starting everything from 0 point, which is good habit. So let's do it now. Type 0 and press enter, and then just type 35. 35 because Rhino asking me for radius, and I'm having diameter here, so 35 gives me 70. All right, and I have it. The gap between two shells is going to be 5 millimeters. So I'll draw a line from 0 point, and then I'll move it this curve to be just in the middle of the sphere, and then I'm going to offset this line both sides in 2.5 millimeters. So let's select both sides, and then we've got it. I can delete that middle line, and then between those two lines I will trim. So this is kind of declaring the first two shelves. So those shelves are empty actually, and I need to actually close it, and then just by typing cap, CAP, this gives it like nice beautiful flat cap, planar cap, and then I can do it the same with the bottom, CAP. Right, and straight on I need to have thickness. So straight on I'm going to type shell and declare thickness, which is 2 millimeters in this case. The 2 millimeters is optimal for that kind of structure to be solid when you print it. You can increase it a little bit, but not less than 2 millimeters, I guess. I suggest. So this is thickness right now, and the same here. Shell. All right. So we've got two shelves. Basically, we're gonna keep focus on one because, as you know, the Pokéball is symmetrical. So we don't need to have two sides. We can mirror one of them later, but just let's stick out the both sides to the both shelves right now. Maybe later we'll delete it. Okay, so now I'm going to have the circle, the cutting in the shelf, the half circle here, cut it. So I'm going to have the radius 15 circle, which is also from 0 point, and then radius 15. Yeah, I've got it here inside of my sphere because the 0 point is just in the center of sphere, and then by just pressing that dot, that dot directed in y-axis, just drag and drop. Okay. And use a command boolean difference. So those two shells are gonna be input for subtract from, and then that's gonna be for subtract width. Between press enter to confirm. Okay, so go to the front view now, and now I've got a beautiful cutout in the center of my Pokéball. And now we need construction inside, which is actually this in this construction here. I'll show you. It's gonna be holding both sides, and then you've got a kind of insert construction inside to fix the Pokéball in the right direction. Right, let's do it. So let's go for another sphere, 0 point, and then shift directing the mouse on the left or on the right, block it with the top, and then find the right position, which in this case is going to be somewhere here. Doesn't need to be very precise because it's inside, and it needs a little bit gap to like be to be able to connect both shelves together. All right, it looks like so. Already looks great. Right, and now we need to cut out inside sphere. Just a little bit upper here of my construction, and then mirror it on the other side using the 0 point as a mirror point. Right, and then I'm going to cut out with trim the inside sphere. Okay, I don't need those curves anymore. You see, I've got construction inside, and then I'm going to hide the shelves, and I got my inside shelf ready to be capped. Alright, I've got it. Now I need to have the inside button here placed somewhere, and with a specific dimension, which I will find here, which is the outside is a radius 10 and the inside button is 6, so 10 and 6. Alright, let's go and find, in this case I'm going to place a cylinder from the 0 point, and it's gonna be radius 10. And my size of cylinder, let's just build it, and probably guess I'm going to cut out a hole here for the button to be placed later after printing. Okay, so let's just boolean difference. Alright, so this is the place for the button, and now I'm going to draw my cylinder again, but the reference point, the starting reference point, we're going to be that kind of surface. I need to have a center of it. Go to the front view and make your cylinder a little bit smaller, like 9.9 or something. Just give it 0.1. I can type it as well, but there's gonna be no need to type it. And then just build it a little bit outside the form, like so, and it's ready. And now we need to place it here, the button. This is gonna be separate, printed separate as well. Right, so let's have a look what's gonna be inside size, which is 6, but I see I have selected the fillet cutout, so I need to give it a little bit more, like 7 or something. Let's try. Let's see. Let's try to put another cylinder there. Find out the center of the previous cylinder and then radius 7. It's okay. Going a little bit like 1 millimeter. Let's see how far we can go. 1.5. 1.5. So type 1.5 millimeter here, and it's gonna be our button. We can now actually boolean together, and then I will give it a little bit of fillet here to look smoother and nicer. I guess 1 millimeter should be enough. Yeah, 1 millimeter is pretty enough. Well, we can, if I'm not sure if this is going okay to be that much outside of the form, so I can, and this is nice feature of Rhino, I can turn on the sub D and then move it here. Just select the surface and move that, for example, by hand, or just by clicking on it and typing minus. In this case, I have to type minus because my arrow direct and pop opposite way, and I need to rescale a little bit. So I will do it like minus 0.5. It should be okay. Let's see. Now let's turn it off and then move it with move command to the right position, which is the surface I have started making the button cylinder. Now looks okay. All right, so we have it. Now basically I need to keep focus on the construction, which is something I'll show you right now. So construction is going to be made first by placing the right shape, which in this case is going to be polygonal shape with 6 polygons, but in a specific position. So let's hide the shelf. Well, now it's time for deleting it. So I will delete the 1/2 of it. Now I'll place my polygon shape over there. So let's type 6. 6 is already chosen, and now I need to select the center. Center is already chosen. Well, I don't have the center because this is cut out from the sphere. So I need to draw a specific line to find the center of my top shape. Let's draw the line from the, I don't need knot and vertex, and I just need not near. I need to have an end, midpoint. Yeah, and now I have a center, and in the middle of that point I will place my shape is gonna be like that, and then I'm going to extrude it here, or maybe I will extrude it both ways like that, and then I'll actually make a hole, cut it, but before I will cut it through, I will make a copy, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and then with Shift pressed, just the copy, the crease, I mean the scale down, copy, which is now inside, and I will boolean difference first shape, which you see this left it left a gap for the placing the top shell of Pokemons. Now I will of the shell. Now I will try kind of fit it. All right, now I will find my Pokéball shelf. Is there, and I need to find the limitation of my the inside sphere is coming up to here, so I need to like select and mark that area, because I'm going to make the nice slabs over there down to the bottom of inside shelf. Okay. Probably gonna be good to cut that shape here. Yeah. All right, and now I'll hide it and cup it. All right, now I have it, and now this is gonna be my shape, but shape isn't going straight to the bottom of my bottom shelf. Let's see it. Clipping plane will help us. Clipping plane, how far we are. Yeah, we need to be extruded to boundaries here and then joined together. So let's just extrude to boundaries. Enter and again to boundary, and the boundary is gonna be here. Yeah, we've got it. Fantastic. And then I can join them actually all together. Okay, the clipping plane, as you see, helps you to work in the kind of slicing option. You slice that with specific plane, and then you see all through. Okay, but I don't need it right now. Now I will make the construction inside. Probably it's going to be good for printing if I will make 2mm shelf over there here as well. So 2mm shelf is going to be here. Alright, it's good. And now I need to find my limitation here. The limitation line, limit line. And then it's gonna be the limit for my ribs here. I can delete that shape as well. I don't need them anymore. Okay, now this is gonna be helping me making the ribs to make the solid construction. I will center it. I'll kind of, yep. Okay, this is gonna be my rib shape. Let's see if it works. The rib, it's here. This is the rib. Let's see if this works. Select boundary. Distance 2mm should be okay. No, not 2mm. Hole through. Normal to curve. Let's do it again. Yeah, that's how rib's gonna be made. Okay, let's just duplicate that 5 times over the center point from top view. Let's just zoom it. Okay, here's my line, and I'm going to duplicate that line. This is my here we are. This is polar array with 0 point, and then probably 3 times gonna be enough. Let's check out. Yeah, it's gonna be enough. So I've got 5 lines which will now help me to create construction with the rib tools. Let's do it now. This is gonna be my ribs, and that's gonna be my construct. I can curve it inside as well. It will strengthen my my Pokéball much more. All right, so let's just go and see what's inside. So basically now it works fine. Let's see it with the clipping plane. Let's cut it somewhere there. Right view. Does it look alright? Yeah, I guess it does. The gap here, it's fairly enough for printing to assemble that later. Here too. Alright, here we've got a gap to assemble the button too. So basically one and only thing we need here is to mirror that with mirror command by middle of it. Let's see. Yeah, that's how our Pokeball gonna be constructed, and that's probably how it looks. Now only one thing I need is just to show you in the render mode, but I need to apply materials to it. So let's go to materials. Materials are here. Select, that's gonna be red. Beautiful paint here. Let's go to the render mode. That's gonna be shiny, beautiful white paint. That's gonna be beautiful, scary dark. And now we've got our Pokéball. Well, that was easy. Looking great, really great. So the last and only thing you need to know about the Pokéball and making it real, just how to place it to the prepare it for the printing. So the best idea to prepare it for the print is just to prepare it as this and put it onto the printer plate. This one is gonna be exactly the same way, like that. This needs supports somewhere, probably only on the ribs. That's gonna be printed with a white shell, so you can actually rotate it -90 and place it somewhere there, like from the bottom to the bottom. You remember, you have to be aligned to the bottoms, must be aligned as it is here. You see, so this is first print with the white. This is gonna be second print with, I need to just rotate it 180 degrees. This is the second print with the red, and this is the third print printed with the black filament. So this is it, and you export it. Just remember about that, because this is kind of important. If you export it selected, you need to like decrease amount of like STL triangles, because otherwise it will be very like sharpy. So usually I'm just exporting it by decreasing here. I prefer to decrease like that much, and then you see how it looks. Now it looks like so, which is important because you don't see that steps here. When you export it as, for example, 0, because you can also do it, you export here like that, so printer will treat it as a line, so it's gonna be very, very edgy Pokeball, which I don't recommend. Usually I'm printing at 0.01, and that's fairly enough. And then export it each part selected and each part separately, and then you've got a great, beautiful Pokeball. So this is it for today. So thanks for watching, and subscribe as you like it. And maybe next video is going to be about the challenging and making another one, because there's huge list of Pokeballs. There's Powerball and so on. My son probably know much more than me about the Pokemons, but I printed for him, and he was surprised so much, and he loves it. He really loves it. So if you wanna surprise your kid, do it and enjoy it. If you wanna see it how it looks, it's actually behind me, my printed version of it. So this is a Pokeball I printed for my son. It looks really great, and it's actually handy, very handy. Looks very nice, and it fits to hand, and you can catch them all. Yeah. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next videos. Bye bye.